So today I'm going to be setting up the other pages in my budget planner. This is an Erin Condren 8.5 by 11 monthly deluxe, and I will be using SaraMarie Stickers from her shop on Etsy. And if you have not seen it already, it should be the video that's up prior to this. This is my setup for our June budget. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started with the thick washi. And this one I turn around because Lord knows I am not the best at laying this down. So, and June is a big month for our budget. We have a vacation that we're planning for in July. So we're trying to save as much money as we can just to have in our general checking. Because when we go on vacation, we like to enjoy ourselves without putting ourselves in debt. So we like to have a good little bit set aside in our checking for that. Ooh, camera, why are you losing your crap all of a sudden? And we also have my son having surgery, and I have no idea how much that's going to cost yet. I'm expecting it to be somewhere in a couple $1,000s range. But if it just costs my deductible, that'd be not my deductible, it just costs my copay, that would be great. But I highly, highly doubt that. So what I'm going to do is I actually track 4 different things in the this part of the weekly check-in. Let me switch back so I can show you kind of. Oh, February wasn't done. I forgot. February was the peak of tax season, so there we go. You can see that I track gas, groceries, and formula, eating out, and whatever eating out is my husband's lunch, personal money for me and my husband, and then unbudgeted. And so we're going to go ahead and flip back, and I'm going to check real quick to see how many weeks we have actually in June. So the June 1st will actually fall underneath the previous month. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 full weeks, because the 30th will also fall into the next month. So I will need 4 weeks with 5 different lines in between. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just put a little dot on which line gets the sticker. That way I don't have to stop and lay down every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty. And so with my son's surgery being kind of a up in the air, how much is this going to cost? We don't even know what time we're going in yet for his surgery, and I'm filming this on the 3rd of June, and his surgery is the 10th of June. So we are at a week away. I am terrified of my tiny little, he will be a week away from being 7 months old. Of my tiny little 7-month-old going under, oh, that I ripped too quickly. Going under anesthesia. He has to have surgery on his, how do I put this? On his manhood. He was actually born with 2 pee holes, to put it frank. And so we're going to go ahead and get that fixed before it starts causing problems for him in the future. So, going ahead and getting all of this stuff lined up. Just going to go ahead and lay down all of these. And I really do like having these in here to kind of just lay out. And then underneath it, I actually go ahead and put what days. And so when I'm flipping back, I can see what we are looking at. And let me see if I can find that skinny washi. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this one. And just kind of put that there as, oh, that cuts that off. So you can see that I went ahead and put, ooh, come back to me, the week labels, and now we're gonna go ahead and draw the lines. Ooh, girl, get your act together. And so while we're getting this done, and then I'm actually just going to fill in the categories as I go. But there is the weekly check-in page, and now we're going to go ahead and flip over and do the sinking funds and transaction log. And I do that on the following page, and again with the washi. I do that good? Yes, I did. Awesome. So I always do the sinking funds on top. And the sinking funds is easy. I just lay this down and then go through and fill in. Oh, come down just a bit more. A little less. There we go. And then I actually have everything wrote down on my cheat sheet over here. So we have our main savings account that I pay into every month, because I was taught at a very young age to pay yourself first. And then we have our Allstate, because we pay our car insurance every 6 months to take advantage of that discount. We have our son's savings account that we set money in for basically big expenses for him. The first time we actually used it was to buy his convertible car seats for both of our cars. We're probably going to start pulling some for his first birthday here in a few months. Car maintenance, and that's basically for tires. Oil change I kind of budget into our monthly budget, but mainly tires and big expenses for a car. Christmas fund, and then our State Farm life insurance, and that is on my son and my husband. Oh, State Farm, not Liberty National. Liberty National is on me. And those are my Liberty National policies are actually policies that my mom took out on me. And so when she passed away this past year, I went ahead and took them over. That way I wouldn't lose them, especially since some of them were already paid in full. I just had to put them into my name. Alrighty, so there's that. Oops, well, those lines don't line up, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. I do know for a fact that we're going to be putting in, because these are all set on auto draft into these accounts. And so I do know that this will be the minimum that gets put into each account. And then if I ended up putting more, I will just white out and put the actual amount that got put in. Alrighty. And then to go under that, I'll go ahead and put the header for the transaction log. And this is just if anything comes in, or basically if anything comes out, I'd go ahead and track it there. And for the first time, really in a long time, we will actually have money coming out of this account, of one of our accounts. And that is because in June and December, our car insurance is actually due. So we will have to document that our car insurance came out. And I'm just going to put the lines in. And then we will be done. And I really hope you guys have enjoyed these videos and have found them entertaining and informative. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out so you can see what this page looks like in its completeness. And I hope you guys have found these videos informative and entertaining. So again, here is our sinking funds and transaction log. Here is our June budget fully laid out. And then here is the weekly check-in page. And like I said, I will fill this in as we go. So I hope you guys have really enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys!